Prince William has revealed something about his daughter, and royal fans may be very surprised.
She is renowned for the strength of her voice. And Diana Ross proved she still has powerful muscles in her arms. Rachel added she has also dabbled in dressing up for special occasions, with her costume sounding as wild and risque as some of her countdown outfit. Hello and welcome to Barely Contained, a log flume ride through the world of celebrity journalism. I'm Chris Beckett, and joining me to merrily splash around is Matt Withers.
Hello, Chris. And hello to our fans in Russia. We were looking at the stats from the last episode, and again, there's a strangely large number of people listening from Russia. And I don't really know what they're getting out of this. Are they kind of thinking, when the glorious revolution comes... That's my Russian accent. When the glorious revolution comes, our Lord Ho-Ho will be this Rachel Riley.
Well, it's been nice knowing you, Russian listeners. Hopefully you'll tune in again at some point. Anyway, to move on from that, we have got our first cab off the rank this week from the Mail Online. Headlines: Peru One. Drug mule Michaela McCollum cuts a solitary figure as she displays her toned figure while strolling along the shores of Mallorca by herself in a skimpy bikini. Peru 2 drug mule Michaela McCollum was seen on a solo beach outing on Monday in Mallorca. The 24-year-old former convict walked across the sand alone, showing off her svelte frame in a grey and white two-piece.
A very, a very sexual image, were it not for the words former convict.
The blonde showcased her toned stomach and her lengthy pins as she went au naturel with minimal makeup. Or actually no makeup at all. She kept her eyes covered with some dark shades and left her dark blonde tresses rest loosely around her shoulders.
Yeah, I think if you've got some dark shades, I would use them to keep my eyes covered.
It's a good idea. Michaela matched her blue, grey and white bikini with long, sharp nails of the same colour, clearly having recently treated herself to a manicure.
Yeah, getting into the realms of conjecture here, but I have a feeling that this might become a leitmotif of this piece.
Watch and learn. The top of her two-piece was tied around the back of her neck, and her bottom showed off her pert behind. It's very much like explaining a bikini to an alien or someone who's never ever seen one before. She frolicked in the sea and peered around thoughtfully, presumably considering what to do that evening, seemingly on holiday by herself. We don't know. She then headed over to her lonesome towel, where she reclined for some sunbathing under the cloudless skies.
Oh, the lonesome towel, the subject of so many great country and western songs.
Ah, Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison, Lonesome Towel, Boy Named Sue. Incidentally, that frolicking around the sea and peering around thoughtfully on the beach, it kind of reminds me of that scene at the end of The Shawshank Redemption. Obviously, Michaela McCollum now is in the kind of Andy Dufresne sense of just feeling free, sense of liberty, maybe happiness, maybe being able to refurbish that old boat she'd always longingly wanted to. The ex-criminal from County Tyrone, Northern Ireland, is known for showing off her tan in swimwear and being one half of the drug smuggling twosome.
Harold Shipman is known for his unkempt beard and for the murders of several dozen pensioners in the Greater Manchester area.
Fred and Rose West were known as active members of their local bingo club. But also, you get the idea. Let's just say McCollum is probably more known for one thing than the other. The jet setter, who was jailed in Peru alongside Melissa Reid in 2013 for trying to smuggle £1.5 million worth of cocaine into Europe, had enjoyed a string of beach holidays in the months since her release from prison. In spring, McCollum was spotted living it up in the party centres of Ibiza and Marbella, enjoying sun, sea and cocktails. She was most recently seen taking in the sights of Brighton Pride with a male companion over the weekend, partying alongside some 30,000 other revellers on the streets of the seaside city.
Yeah, they're really struggling now to get this one up to length.
Yeah. How the former drug smuggler has funded her holidays is unclear.
Scratching my beard here?
Hello, lawyer. Earlier this year, she was seen signing on at her local job centre. However, she has also been linked to a number of potentially lucrative opportunities. It has been reported that she's been offered a $250,000 tell-all book dealing with her criminal exploits and time behind bars in Lima. She and Reed had each been sentenced to 6 years and 8 months in jail after admitting to try to smuggle cocaine out of the country.
What a marvellous piece of foreign reportage there from the Mail Online. Now, I hope you're all sat down and you've got your seatbelts on.
Well, I am.
Because this one is going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. This is from the Daily Star Online. Headline, Prince William reveals something shocking, in capitals, about Princess Charlotte. Prince William has revealed something about his daughter, and royal fans may be very surprised.
Go on.
The Duke of Cambridge was visiting Liverpool's Aintree University Hospital when he opened up about the 2-year-old. Speaking to 55-year-old patient Pagan Tordengrave...
Oh no.
Very much sounds like somebody who played for Everton in the late 90s. I mean, he could have been. It's the Liverpool Hospital. Wills revealed he thinks...
What?
His little girl will be trouble when she grows up.
Hang on.
He said, I think she's going to be trouble when she's older. All fathers say that. So, I mean, what they've essentially done by using that bit of quote is blown apart the fact that it's shocking and very surprising with the fact that all fathers say that. They go on, his comment may come as a surprise to some, considering the little princess always looks so angelic in photographs.
Is she the best looking little girl in the world as well, according to Prince William?
Yeah, and is she Daddy's little princess? Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's literally Daddy's little princess.
Right. I don't want to go on any further with that one.
No, I think we've had our fill. Okay, so I've got from one royalty to another. Back on the Mail Online, we have showing off her muscles. Makeup-free Diana Ross, 73, makes it look easy as she carries package of water bottles on shopping trip.
Yeah, and I mean, just to warn you, that's it. I mean, we can go on, but I mean, that is it.
Hang on now. She is renowned for the strength of her voice. And Diana Ross proved she still has powerful muscles in her arms as she toted a package of water bottles as she partook in a shopping trip in Beverly Hills on Monday.
I mean, that is a bit laboured, isn't it? I mean, for God's sake.
How do I write about this picture of a famous woman lifting up some shopping?
She's carrying some shopping.
She's carrying some shopping. Doesn't actually look particularly heavy. It's a couple of bottles of water. I would imagine it wouldn't be a supreme effort. The pop queen made it look easy as she carried multiple bags of groceries during her thrilling out in the well-heeled area of Los Angeles.
That doesn't make any sense.
I think they may have whisked a word there. The 73-year-old was looking great for her age, flaunting her perfect complexion by going makeup-free and wearing a black shirt, leggings and casual shoes. Diva Diana is one of the living legends of popular music, scoring a record-setting 12 number one singles on the US Billboard Hot 100 with the Supremes in the 1960s, before embarking on a highly successful solo career. Yeah, I'm missing that bloody penalty.
Oh, God, yeah.
And while she is now in her 70s, she continues to sing and tour for her fans around the world. The Baby Love star also has a forthcoming residency at XS Nightclub at Winds Encore, which kicks off in October.
It's stretching it a bit now, isn't it?
I'm not sure people need to know this. And she has put her golden pipes to good use when she sang at the wedding of her son Ross Neas's wedding to Kimberly Ryan back in June.
Her golden pipes?
Her golden pipes.
Hey, Chris, Pipes was in Ghostwatch, which was presented by Sarah Green, who used to present Going Live with Phillip Schofield, who is the subject of my next story.
Wow, that is not in any way tenuous. Go for it.
I think I should get a job at Mail Online if it wasn't for their bullying newsroom culture and poor paying hours.
Hello, lawyer.
Right. Headline here, Martin Lewis completely gobsmacked as Phillip Schofield makes shocking confession. Martin Lewis's jaw hit the floor when Phillip Schofield revealed where his mince pie came from on today's edition of This Morning.
Is this a euphemism?
No, it's very much a literal mince pie here. Before his money-saving segment on the ITV show, where he was set to discuss how to save pounds for Christmas, Martin was seen tucking into the festive treat. While the 45-year-old had a bite of pie, Philip told viewers, "If you're wondering where on earth you can even buy mince pies from at this time of year..."
Yes! Tell us!
Yes! Ooh, wow, that's forceful. "I actually just found out that they were in the cupboard from last year," confessed the 55-year-old host. Right. Having just finished his pie, Martin was completely shocked by the revelation, while Holly Willoughby was in hysterics.
Yeah, get out a bit more, Holly.
Yeah, come on. Right, here we go. We've not had any of this so far this episode. Meanwhile, viewers were not as amused by the segment. Well, I mean, no, with this one. Fearing that September was too early to be talking about Christmas.
Yeah.
One wrote on Twitter, "No, don't talk to me about Christmas."
All right.
Another added, "Christmas? Come on This Morning, we don't start on Christmas until Halloween is done. There's rules, man."
This isn't Vietnam.
Yeah. There are rules, man. So sort yourself out.
Okay.
A third said, "Whoever is thinking about Christmas now is mad. Let's get Halloween and bonfire out the way this morning, too early, bracket psych." This Morning airs weekdays on ITV from 10:30 a.m.
I don't know about you, but I'm in the need of a pick-me-up after that dose of soggy, off mince pie. Who better to turn to than the lovely Rachel Riley in a section...
What's this section called, Chris?
Well, funny you should say. It's called The Life of Riley. Countdown descends into filth as Rachel Riley asks Nick Hewer to try mankini.
Ooh, oi, oi. Should any kids who might be around, perhaps on a long car journey, put their fingers in their ears for this one?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But only if they don't want to hear some stunningly awful showbiz journalism, not really any bad content. Countdown host Rachel Riley talks dressing up and dressing down for parties in today's show. The maths whiz was asked by her co-presenter, Nick Hewer, whether she enjoyed fancy dress after he announced it was the annual 8K Gorilla Run in London this weekend. Not to take issue with the story, but isn't Nick Hewer the presenter? Co-presenter.
Co-presenter.
Is Rachel Riley the star?
I think you're getting into potentially tricky territory here.
I mean, I'm not saying that she's not an incredibly valuable part of the countdown lineup, but is she the presenter?
You are kind of saying that she shouldn't be paid anything like as much as
I'm not touching that argument with a barge pole. I think she's great. I've never been to a fancy dress party, he admitted, though my son does own an Ali G costume. In her usual coquettish manner, the 31-year-old asked the former Apprentice star, "Haven't you ever fancied the mankini?"
Is that a coquettish manner?
Well, it's as best I can do at short notice.
I think it'd probably be more like, "Haven't you ever fancied the mankini?" I mean, admittedly, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I suppose that would be fancy dress, he replied. Rachel added she has also dabbled in dressing up for special occasions, with her costume sounding as wild and risque as some of her countdown outfits.
Ooh, risque. I am looking forward to finding out the nature of these risque outfits.
Well, button up. My mum used to dress me up when I was young, and we had no choice, she explained. I've been a bunch of grapes, an egg salad sandwich, and a circus tent.
Whoa! An egg salad sandwich? Whoa!
Objectify that egg salad sandwich and bunch of grapes. However, her costume choices have been a little more adult as she's grown up, talking about a big night out that she'd recently been on. I went to a party where the theme was 1920s and there were flapper dresses and heels, and there was a piano playing in that theme. It was a great night. Rachel's choice of frock today on the popular maths and numbers quiz was a little more modern. She blossomed in a short, skater-style dress, patterned with purple flowers, its gentle movement showing off her toned legs. She finished the look with a pair of grey high heels to elongate her pins. And Rachel's mankini joke wasn't the first bit of filth in today's countdown.
Right, kids, fingers in your ears.
A contestant managed to spell the word fuggliest in today's letter game. Fuggliest? Is that rude? I suppose it is.
Yeah.
F ugly, yeah, I guess. And dictionary corner guest Janet Street Porter admitted she once dressed up as Wonder Woman for Elton John's 50th birthday party, wearing special underwear to complete the look. You can borrow the pants whenever you like, she told a bewildered Nick.
Well, I mean,
Countdown is on weekdays at 2:10 on Channel 4.
the big story is finally, Janet Street Porter has broken her silence on her celebrity friendship with Elton John. For years, Countdown have been booking her, hoping that she'd one day tell an anecdote about how she's pals with Elton John. She's finally done it.
Brilliant stuff.
I hope that's opened the floodgates, and one day Tom Jones will finally tell us if he ever jammed with Elvis.
Oh, let's hope so.
And that's about it for another episode of Barely Contained. A sore-away one, I'm sure you'll agree. Now, should you wish to contact myself or Matt, boost our flagging spirits perhaps, you can catch us on Twitter at barely_pod. Who knows, we might even have a Facebook page to tell you about very soon. Anyway, that's enough from us. I've been Chris Beckett.
I've been Matt Withers.
See you next time.
Bye.